That, my friends, is the beautiful Brahea armata foliage that you're looking at. What you're listening to is one of those things we'll all have to put up with these days. A blower. It's too bad because it was so quiet before you turned that thing on next door. But you know what? The lighting is really good, and I don't want to waste any more time. I think we should just talk about this tree. So these are two beautiful Brahea armata blue palms. This palm is so adaptable here. It's one of the palms that really belongs. It's actually native to the mountains just south of the San Diego mountains across the Mexican border. Not far at all. It's native into Baja. And it gets this just iridescent, beautiful blue foliage right there. Now, when I design gardens, or should I say, I kind of design gardens. I used to design gardens all the time. But now I'm so busy with the nursery, I really just kind of go out and tell people where to put all their palms and other plants. And sometimes I have time to do some quick sketches, and they just have to get a designer to follow up with because I don't have any designers on call on staff. But when I do design these spaces, I oftentimes will go meet other designers and tell them how to use palms to best effect. And so with the blue palm, I always like to use the blue palm when it has a really dark green backdrop. See that? Next to that, that's a Quercus agrifolia coastal live oak behind it, evergreen. And it's such a perfect backdrop for this plant. And I knew that when I decided to put these here. It's such a stately plant. And you can see we've trimmed the bark off the tree. Down the bottom, we've skinned it. And that's what it looks like when it's all skinned, nice and pretty style. But even the bark itself is kind of a fun textural quality to it. And the tree looks very striking against the blue sky. The blue of the palm and the blue of the sky play with each other. That didn't sound weird, did it? Anyway, there it is with the blue sky behind it. So it's kind of fun to have that silver on the blue sky. These trees they'll get 30 feet tall, but they grow extraordinarily slow. We often use them small scale, little 15-gallon or 24-inch box trees for lower foliage color contrast because there's so much green in the garden. It's really nice to have a punctuation of silver. And but these trees are really hard to get in large sizes, but we have some really nice ones at the nursery. They're not this big, but they're about half this size. So keep this in mind. You can grow this thing all the way up into Washington State, Oregon, especially the drier areas, and all the way down, obviously, to Southern California. But if you need really big blue palms, we've got them. They're in 60-inch boxes at the nursery. They don't look as pretty as this because they're in boxes. When you put these plants in the ground, they root out, they fill out, they get super happy. And it's kind of like, finally having a home. So when you need Brahea armata palms, give us a call. We'll set you up. And I'm going to take a really beautiful still frame photo right here with this double head. Have a great day.